This is my original Nintendo Wii from the Mario Kart Wii bundle. After being introduced to the Mario Kart franchise with a Nintendo DS, I knew I had to beg my parents to get this bundle for me so I can get my grimy, Cheeto-covered fingers on that Wii wheel and put her in the first gear. Now mine in particular is just an ordinary Wii straight out the box. No mods, no special channels. None of that fancy stuff. Now I can't say I haven't plugged this thing in within the last several years because I have, but I can say I don't play on this as much as I used to. Speaking of playtime, let's see what kind of history I had with this thing. Damn man, that sound always just hits home. Oh. The batteries are dead. After scrolling through several pages, my journey began on May 31st, 2011. This is when my Mario Kart Wii addiction began. I threw in hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. But, like with anything else, my usage started to go downhill over the next few months. But alright, that's enough of that. Let's see what kind of Miis I made. What's a Mii channel without making Miis of literally every person that visits your home? Yeah, what do you think? Looks just like you. Yeah, so I don't have many Miis here, but that's because no one really visited our place that often. But enough of that, I was the only person in my family that enjoyed video games and was really interested in them. So I had the luxury of playing whenever I wanted, except when someone else was hogging the TV. There's obviously myself, but I made him for the sake of the Mario Kart Wii video. So I'm just gonna pretend he's not there. Which means I actually never made a Mii of myself, but instead, I made Mario, since I was the one and only.
Now the crazy Mario 12, 64.
Luigi is here, of course. Then there's FW Pro. So I looked cool playing Mario Kart Worldwides. My mom and dad, a nerd apparently. Sister, brother, and some random default Mii. Again, not much of a crowd, but I was never one to obsess making Miis and filling up my plaza, but rather play the games. Do you know how much I begged my parents for all of this? But still, I'm very thankful to them and to have such great games. I still have save data of Super Mario Galaxy 2 from a friend's disc, and Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games before I traded it in for a terrible mistake. Because of my lack of games, I would always download any demo I saw to fill up my channel slots because I thought it was cool. Shout out to Chick Chick Boom, by the way. Playing this against others had my blood boiling. Even if I didn't have the newest Zelda, Smash Brothers, or even Animal Crossing, I was still making an abundance of core memories with this thing. So let's go check out some of them. Ooh, 50 photos. This should be fun. Okay, loving the variety here. Fantastic. Oh hey, there's a good one. Oh nah. What the hell was going on in 2012? Who is this guy? What? Oh, don't know where this photo came from, but apparently I was in Animal Crossing. Yo, I was getting lit back then. What? No, seriously, what game is this from? Alright, let's head to the main stage where the real fun was. Mario Kart Wii! Ah, Mario Kart Wii. This is where I started taking games a little more competitively. Most competitive players as Mii's online, from what I remember, had this certain look with like the big eyes, the long hair, giant glasses, and the eyebrows used as a crown or even headphones. Basically, I frequently lost to players as I just described, so I decided to make a Mii like that of my own in hopes it would make me better, and it kinda did. 3,300 wins and 700 losses? That's not too bad. Way to go, younger me. Now you may be wondering, which meta combo did I use? Nope. Oh, yeah! It was Daisy, obviously, on the mock bike. Even if the meta was between two characters, unlocking all of them felt like a thrill. I felt like there was so much personality in the roster. Except for you, to unlock you was a nightmare. And don't even get me started on the Grand Prix ratings. Wanna hit 3 stars in every cup? Better hope you don't get bombarded by a dozen shells all while trying to hit NPCs yourself. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Well, how about also avoiding track hazards, no touching off-road, no falling off the track, no bumping in the walls, staying in first place as long as possible, all while finishing as soon as possible. God knows how I did it back in the day, because after trying today... What the fuck? Can't be serious. Bruh. Okay. I've never felt so defeated. Even if Mario Kart Wii can be unpredictable, broken, and unfair, it was still challenging, chaotic, and fun, hence why I put the hundreds of hours that I did. Bikes felt more alive with wheelies and inside drifting, the new trick system was a blast, and the motion controls...
First gear, second gear, third gear.
Cool idea, pretty janky though. Either that or I had a severe skill issue. Oh, and while we're on issues... I understand trying out new mechanics after 8 games of the same board formula, but having everyone move together ruined what could have been a good Mario Party. Everyone takes turns driving from point A to point B, which leaves most of your movement and decisions out of your own hands. There was no strategy, no shops, no items. It felt like you were controlled and guided. You could be one space away from the stars only for the next person in line to luck out and just steal them from you. The minigames, on the other hand, were fantastic, which is why I enjoyed the game as much as I did. Games like Flinger Painting, Peak Precision, Pizza Me Mario, Don't Look, and so many more. And there weren't just ordinary minigames, there was also Bowser Jr. challenges and several boss battles. At the end of the day, I had a lot of fun with this game as a kid, but looking back, while not perfect, still gets credit for trying something new. It had bold ideas, great minigames, and awesome map presentation. It was fun in a different way. Come on, do I need to say much here? Wii Sports was so good because it made gaming simple, and that simplicity made it accessible to everyone from kids to grandparents. Hell, I even got some family members hooked on the game for a little while, which was the only reason I had Miis of them in the first place. Seeing the smiles on their face as they saw their Miis flailing and running around, that was special. No one could forget the crowd spin, the tennis racket flinging, the... Wii Sports stripped down gaming to its purest form, swing, hit, and throw. It gave you the illusion of control better than any game could. Every sound, animation, vibration, they all made your actions feel rewarding, even if you lost. Nothing was more satisfying than striking down 100 pins or hitting a home run or comboing well-aimed punches. Wii Sports was designed to be in living rooms, to turn them into bowling alleys and tennis courts. And boy did it succeed in doing that. I'll never forget about that time I got a turkey in front of my friends. Anyways, let's swing on to the next game. This is one of the best-selling Mario platformers for a reason. You're immediately introduced to the Koopalings and the new items like the propeller hat and the ice flower. Yoshi finally shows up. There's the dreadful game of, will I run into this enemy or not? And the Toad side quests, which do admittedly get annoying after a little while. It's all within the first world. Each world design felt like a living part of the Mario universe. It balanced linearity and freedom. You always knew where to go next, but there was just enough branching options to make you feel in control of your adventure. And the music matched every environment with precision. Most of the levels offered a new gimmick like the ghost houses or the bone coaster, strong winds and tilting platforms, and so many more. The game had something for all players, from casuals to completionists. I know I can't be the only one who didn't move on until I got every star coin. I didn't even care that the boss fights were easy. I just wanted to see what new twists Kamek would throw in because it was exciting, especially that final boss fight. This is the kind of game I'd come back to every few years to relive those moments, along with all the other games. This is my second ever console after the DS, and damn did it deliver. I hope to preserve this thing as long as I can because it really meant a lot to me. And even if I've moved on to the newer consoles, I'll never forget what it took for me to get there. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I know this video is a little different from what I usually make, but this is something that's been on my mind for a little while, and I just wanted to yap about it. But with that being said, I think it's time for this good thing to come to an end. But that's okay, because more good things are to happen in the future. Adios and greetings.